The escalation of the Claiborne-Calvert conflict, 1635 to 1638. The granting of Maryland's royal charter to Cecilius Calvert, 2nd Lord Baltimore, in 1632, placed Kent Island, the profitable settlement established by William Claiborne, within Maryland's official boundaries. Claiborne refused to acknowledge Maryland's authority, insisting that Kent Island remained part of Virginia. What began as a legal dispute soon spiraled into open hostility. The Chesapeake skirmishes, 1635. By 1635, Claiborne had taken matters into his own hands. Determined to protect his trading rights, he outfitted boats with armed men to patrol the Chesapeake Bay. That April, a violent naval confrontation erupted between Claiborne's Kent Islanders and Maryland vessels. In the clash, several men were killed, marking one of the earliest armed conflicts between English colonists in North America. Claiborne's forces also raided a Maryland fur trading post on Palmer Island, today's Garrett Island, seizing goods and asserting his claim by force. Maryland authorities branded Claiborne and his men as pirates rather than legitimate defenders of Virginia's rights. The Maryland Assembly formally charged him with grievous crimes of piracy and murder, cementing his reputation as Maryland's first documented pirate. The struggle for Kent Island. Despite the charges, Claiborne maintained control of Kent Island for several years. He refused to recognize Lord Baltimore's authority and continued to operate his trading network as though Maryland did not exist. However, in 1638, Maryland forces under Governor Leonard Calvert, Lord Baltimore's brother, finally seized Kent Island. Claiborne fled to Virginia, stripped of his settlement, but unbroken in his defiance. Broader dimensions of the conflict. The Claiborne-Calvert dispute was not simply about land. Economic rivalry. Kent Island was strategically located for fur trade with native peoples and for controlling shipping lanes in the Chesapeake Bay. Religious tension. Claiborne, an Anglican allied with Virginia's Protestant elite, opposed the Catholic-led colony of Maryland, Colonial authority. The fight revealed how vague and overlapping English charters could throw colonies into chaos, with competing governors each claiming the king's authority. Aftermath and legacy. Though Claiborne lost Kent Island in 1638, he did not abandon his ambitions. During the English Civil War in the 1640s, he allied with parliamentarian forces and briefly regained influence in Maryland. His long struggle demonstrated how fragile early colonial boundaries were, and how easily colonial leaders could cross the line between official authority and piracy. The conflict left a lasting mark. For Maryland, it was the birth of piracy in its history, tied not to an outlaw, but to a colonial leader. For Virginia, Claiborne became a symbol of resistance against Maryland's Catholic proprietorship. For the Chesapeake Bay, it was a foreshadowing of how contested the waters would remain, a crossroads of trade, politics, and conflict. Subscribe and like for more videos like this.